Welcome to Building Connections Doral Talks. I'm your host, Gonzalez. I'm going live right now from my phone. I apologize because there's a glitch in my computer and it locked me out. Hopefully, I'm not coming out with the noise that I heard in the background. But what I want to talk to you about today is a question that I get asked all the time. I get asked this question all the time, and it is, Betty, when is the best time to buy home? Okay, so that's what I want to address today, and I'm going to start right now. Okay, guys, so let me tell you. So I know I'm not trying to be funny, but the best time to buy a house was 20 years ago, was 10 years ago, even 5 years ago. But the second best time to buy a house, if you ask me, is right now, okay? And really right now. And there's only one criteria that I ask my clients to have in order for that to happen. And this is, the best time is right now only if you're able to make your monthly payments. Okay, so let me talk about it and let me elaborate, okay? Because a lot of people get caught up into interest rates. They get caught up into if it's an election year. They get caught up in all of this. The truth is, you're paying a mortgage right now, whether you choose to or not, unless you live with a family member. If you're renting a property right now, you are paying somebody else's mortgage. And that's a fact, unless this house is already paid for. So whether the question that you need to ask yourself is, do I want to continue to pay somebody else's rent? Or do I want to pay a mortgage where I'm increasing my equity as I make payments? Oh, by the way, I also have shelter under my roof. I mean, you know what I mean. So you have shelter, and at the same time, you're paying down your mortgage and building equity. So 20 years ago, have you bought a property 20 years ago? First of all, it will be 20 years less that you have to pay. So you only be probably 10 years that you have to continue to pay. And you have built equity. Now, let's see it from a different way. Right now, if you want to purchase a house and you have the capabilities to pay your monthly payments, now more than ever is the perfect timing, and I'm going to tell you why. Interest rates are coming down a little bit, and there's more inventory. We're seeing on the market a little bit of more of a balanced market. What does a balanced market means? Well, first let me tell you what a seller's market is. A seller market is where there's less supply than there's demand. And that's when a whole lot of properties where a lot of people wanted to buy a house, but there's not a lot of properties for sale, right? So that created this rise on all of the properties that you see right now. Some of them almost double, right? But at least it went up to a quarter of what it is worth right now in a short period of 5 years. So what's happening now, because interest rates went up the roof and it went up fast from 2.5 to 7 plus, that it created more inventory. So there's a lot of more houses on the market now, and it's taking a lot longer for them to sell. So what does that mean for you as the buyer? Well, that brings you in a level playing field, because we almost have the same amount of demand as the properties that we have on the market. So for example, in this neighborhood, if you wanted to purchase a property in this neighborhood and there's 5 other people that wanted to purchase a property in this neighborhood, but it was only one property for sale, then you have to compete with the other people that wanted to purchase. Well, now there's not that many people competing on the market. They're not trying to purchase a property, and there's more properties to choose from. Instead of one property, maybe you have now 5 properties that meet the same criteria. Probably 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. You have more choices now, and less competition, less people on the market to buy right now, and there's more inventory. So that gives you a leg up. And since interest rates are going down a little bit, then that also gives you more room for negotiation right now that you can take advantage. But let's say, for example, that right now, the interest rates are still at 6. It's a 6.1 or 6.5. And if you're a VA or FHA, you might find it at lower than 6. But let's keep it at 6 for now. Let's say that it's a 6 and there's still people on the sidelines waiting to purchase, but the houses are coming down a little bit because we've seen reduced prices on the market every day. They go down. They are going down. That's fine. And the property prices are going down, and so is the interest rates. So that's good. That's good for you as a consumer. But let's say that there's too much inventory in the next 2-3 months, and then next year on the spring, they lower the interest rate all the way to a whole point. Let's say now it's a 5. Now guess what's going to happen? Everybody that was on the sidelines are going to come down, soup it on the market, and they're going to start driving prices back up. While you, on the other hand, my friend, after you have your property for 6 months of paying your mortgage, even if it is a high interest rate, at this moment, you could potentially refinance your property to a lower mortgage, although it might give you some more closing costs. Are they going to add it to the total purchase of the property? It's okay because you haven't paid that much interest on your property in a year or less than a year. So you're going to be at advantage while the other people are going to have to compete. So let me tell you right now. So right now I'm working with a couple, right? They're looking to buy 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and they happen to have a budget of $400,000, and they are in a great position right now. Why? Because they have, like, for example, I showed them last week 7 properties, were more than 7 properties. This Saturday, I'm going to show them 7 more in the same area that they are wanting to move in their price points. And remember, if you were trying to purchase a house 2-3 years ago, you know that you couldn't wait a week to go and look at a property, because if you wait a second, you're going to have multiple offers and that property is going to come from under you. And by the way, you have to overpay or offer more than the appraisal value if you wanted to get that property, and potentially waive inspections. That's not what's happening right now. Right now, not only do I have time to take my clients to go and look at properties, but guess what's also happening? These agents are calling me. After I show the property, they're calling me not once, not twice. They're calling me multiple times and sending me messages to see what's happening with my clients, on what they like this property or not, because they know they're competing with other properties that look exactly like theirs, and it's going to come down to what they like most. So you, as a buyer, now you have choices. And listen to this, not only do you have choices because you have same kind of properties with the same features that you're looking for in the area that you want to move into, but now you can negotiate your inspection period to be longer. Now you can probably ask for closing costs, but let's say that you have closing costs and you don't mind it, but you now, if you're on the edge and you're not unsure what's going on with now having to pay out of pocket for your agent's commission, well, there could potentially be negotiation in the works for you. So even if you don't have closing costs, even if you don't have money to pay your agent, but you're on the market and you are able to afford the monthly payments, then you definitely should be out there trying to find a deal, because now is the time to find a deal. People are on the sidelines because houses are still a little bit expensive and the interest rates are coming down, but not that much. We are into a year of an election year where people are unsure or uncertain, and they believe that whoever wins have a say so where they're going to live. If you're not going to leave the country, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is if you have a job and you're able to make the monthly payments and you can afford to buy right now, and you're going to be able to afford to continue to make these payments in 30 more years. That's the only thing that counts. So my friend, so if you ask me, or if you ask any agent, and if you ask yourself, your friends, it doesn't matter. When is the best time to buy a property? The best time is, or was, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, hell, even 5 years ago. But the second best time is right now, and I mean really right now, because of the factors that I just mentioned. Because there's more inventory. There's more room for negotiations from the sellers because properties are moving slow. because since there's more inventory and there's more competition, you can negotiate and you can actually get what you want when you want it now. If you were to wait until the interest rate goes down at least 1 point, who knows if it goes down lower, then houses will continue to go up. Then you're going to have to go to bidding wars, and then you might not be able to get what you want where you want it at the price that you want it. So my friends, if that's you and you're on the sidelines and you're able to make monthly payments in the area that you want, I will highly encourage you to get on the market now and try to get your little piece of the American dream and get your property where you want it now. You will be surprised what's available in your area that you want to purchase right now and what kind of deals you can get right now. Anyway, guys, this is Betty Gonzalez, Building Connections Doral Talks. I want you to have a great day and I want you to have a great weekend, and stay safe, guys. If you're in an area where the hurricane is coming, don't wait too long to evacuate if you have to, and keep your family and yourself safe. And I'm hoping for the best and not too much damage happens. Again, guys, take care, have a good day, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again next week. Bye. Real quick, calling all Doral professionals, entrepreneurs, and community influencers. Are you ready to showcase your business, share your knowledge and experience with our engaged audience? Building Connections Doral Talks invites you to become a guest speaker on our podcast. Share your unique perspectives and inspiring stories with our listeners. We believe in the power of your voice in shaping that conversations right here in Doral. Click the link below to submit your information and be part of our next episode. Join us in building connections, sharing knowledge, and growing together. Don't miss this opportunity to be a featured guest on Building Connections Doral Talks. Tune in, connect, share, and grow together with Building Connections Doral Talks, reshaping the way we engage with the diverse voices of Doral, one guest at a time. Doral Talks, your voice, our community. Click the link now on the show notes, the screen, or in the comments below, or just scan the QR code to submit your information as a guest. I hope to see you soon. See you in the next podcast. Bye.